Not
Are
like,
we?
this is gorgeous. So it is
Oh,
our split neck swing tunic with the 3/4 length sleeves. The lace is exquisite. This is a gorgeous time of year to
it
wear
really is
lace
exquisite.
to bat mitzvahs, to wedding showers, to baby showers, to christenings, to Mother's Day, for Easter, and the color assortment is just beautiful. The silhouette is easy to wear. The lace is just gorgeous.
It's just gorgeous.
$46.52. Yeah, it's a stunner. Here's that beautiful light peach.
Look at these colors, please, ladies. Look at
Coral
these colors.
reef is like this beautiful rose, but you'll order coral reef.
That is
Yeah.
beautiful. That coral reef.
Ocean green. Oh, look how gorgeous the dimension of the
Wow.
lace
Oh,
is.
look at the opulence of it's like an over
Yeah,
embroidered lace. Oh, this
that's
is really
beautiful.
a beautiful lace, right?
Horizon blue. Now, you could do the black too, which I think the black gives it a really even dressier look with like a flowy palazzo pant. There's the black. And then the white. So you were mentioning fit with the last top, Isaac, and I think just like that
Yes.
top where it doesn't cling, I almost think it would cling like cellophane. Does that sound familiar,
Right.
Mr. Cellophane?
Well, you know what? I have to say something. Like I always start by describing the fabric, right? And I just I love specifically the way this lace is made. It almost feels like a kind of a guipure, which is what they refer to it in French. It's like a nice, it has like presence, right?
Yeah.
It also called Venetian lace, guipure or Venetian lace. It's done in this way where you really like sort of perceive the texture of the lace, as opposed to like a really fine kind of Chantilly lace or something like that, right? This has got like a real presence. So you're starting with that presence of something, right? And then on top of that, it's re-embroidered. And now look at this pattern. Speaking of Venetian, right? It does feel like a little Venetian kind of, Renaissance, like, I don't know what, like a kind of a brocade or something made into a lace, right? I love the shape of these flowers. It gives me like, like Gothic architecture with the pointed kind of arches. That's what this gives me.
Yeah.
And then look at that deep, deep, deep,
Okay,
really
look.
beautiful scallop hem, right? And the beautiful eyelash fringe that finishes not just the hem of the garment, but also, and look at the way how beautifully that's made,
Isaac,
man.
I'm so sorry to jump in. The black is gone, by the way.
It
I didn't
is?
even get a chance to like go through the colors again. Black is gone. So let me just really quick. This one is your light peach. Coral reef.
Gorgeous.
Gosh, these are stunning.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, and that ocean
Gorgeous.
green. Oh, if you have like your brown hair, you've got a little hazel eyes.
Man.
You've got to get that ocean green.
Oh, man.
The horizon blue, and then that beautiful white. This is a exquisite silhouette. When I first started working in fashion, Isaac, I worked at a bridal shop, and I always loved the
Me
lace
too.
gowns. And
The first thing I ever made on my own was a lace gown for
oh
a
my
society
gosh.
wedding that was covered by everybody. I was so scared. It was the scariest day of my life, but it was this massive lace gown. And people just went mad. And Oscar de la Renta was there, and it was crazy. Like all these people from Chanel were there in Chanel. Everybody was wearing Chanel that day, right?
Wow.
And here I am, this little 26-year-old making this wedding dress for, this insane society wedding, and it was all lace. And so, and by the way, lace is ever present in my collection, whether it's in my, couture collection or, and by the way, like I have to say, there is nothing more useful in a woman's wardrobe than lace, right? If you have a busy lifestyle and you have things to go to and you want to look pretty, or if you're going away, like if you're taking a trip, okay, so I'm making this up, all right? You ready, alley-oop?
Let's go.
Okay, here's the thing. You and I don't know if you're married or what. If you're seeing
married, two
somebody-
children.
Okay, so you got
and
someone
two
to stay
fish.
with the kids for a couple of weeks and the fish, and you and your husband are going to Venice, right? You just want a trip to Venice, and you're going to Venice, and the thing
Bags
about like
packed.
travel, like bags or bag, because if you travel with me, you only get one bag.
Yes.
All right.
One
And
carry-on
so
bag.
you are not checking luggage. It's not happening. Okay, not happening. So what do you bring with you? Because you have like a million T-shirts, and you have underpants, you have the things you need, you have your bras. You have your toiletries, right? Your husband has his stuff, and you take up half of his luggage, right? Because you have too many things, right? And he doesn't have that many things. What do you take? Look what she's doing. Look what Aliou
The white
is
is
doing.
really
okay?
limited, by the way.
But you're just folding it and rolling it and putting it in your look, and then you take it out, you shake it. Maybe you hang it for a few, like, you hang it up when you get there.
Right.
And then you've got something to
beautiful.
wear when you're going to the great restaurant that was recommended to you, that you killed to get the reservation at, right?
Even
and you're
museum
walking
sightseeing.
through the bridges of Venice in this beautiful top.
I'm in.
The sightseeing, absolutely, absolutely.
Even for a day of sightseeing, or you're going to see chapels and all the beautiful stained glass.
Right.
Like, you want to still have
Sure.
some coverage on your arms. And this is beautiful.
Yes.
You know, Isaac, my husband and I did something very similar. Not quite to Venice, but last spring, we took 10 days without the kids. It was our first trip without them.
Of course. Okay.
10 days in
all
Europe,
right.
and we both brought carry-ons, and everybody was always asking me how we did it. I'm actually going to do a little episode for our QVC Plus streaming service to walk through how I did it. But fashion's the big part of it.
Fashion is the big part. And here's the thing. We think airports in America are frenetic and crazy. Like, wait till you transfer to and you're trying to go from place to place in Europe by air. It's literally insane. Okay. If you check a bag, you're just probably not going to see it again. I mean that. If you're going from even if you're just going from London to I don't know where, to Italy or something, right? If you're doing that by air, you need to bring your stuff with you on the plane because, sorry, here we digress, but lace is a very big part of this. Like, I'm not kidding. Let's say, forget about traveling. Let's say you're going one day from worship or something straight to, I don't know what, straight to what. Like, let's say it's Easter, okay? And there's a million things planned that day. This thing feels like you're wearing a little sweater, right?
Right.
It looks like a lace top. It's completely lined in that incredible tricot that everybody loves. I'm not kidding. Part of why people love my lace top so much is the lining. It's that incredible tricot that's poly and maybe has a little bit of spandex in it.
It feels so good.
Right? So
yeah.
I know. It's so good. And it's dyed to match. It matches the top exactly. So I think, in any case, right, every one of those things I just mentioned, you're going to worship. You're going to a little lunch afterwards. After that, you have to visit your aunt who's infirmed and she's in the house and you have to go with your family, just give her a quick visit. And then you have a cocktail to go to because it's Easter, and then a dinner or whatever it is. Each and every one of those things, you don't have to change your clothes. Trust me, and you're going to be so comfortable and you're going to look so gorgeous, right?
You're going to need to make up your mind, though, really quickly. The white is already, the black is already gone, okay? White
black is gone.
Black is gone. That's one of the Isaac's colors, right?
I
Here's
know.
the
Yes,
Horizon blue. There's fewer than 400
Gorgeous.
If you want the Horizon
that color.
blue.
And
right?
it's such a great price, by the way.
How about
such a great
our coral?
Coral. I love that. It's so
700.
strong.
Whew.
It's such a strong color.
With the light peach, 650.
Peach is very feminine.
If you want the whole ocean, the green ocean or ocean green, there's
Gorgeous,
400.
Mysterious.
And the fit,
deeply beautiful.
The fit is so pretty, Isaac. Do you see how it kind of floats away too?
I do.
It feels so feminine.
You know what? It's for the most part, and I do love the way the lining looks too, and I love the way it looks on you. It looks so pretty. But I was going to say, obviously there are some things in the show, right, that that incredible new top and the cotton rayon span that's coming up with the shirred back that you saw earlier on a day. But it's you don't think about lace thing. You don't think about a dress, that little dress, the one-time only dress. You don't think about these pieces, but these are the pieces, right? Especially when they're on these special prices. This is the way you need to shop for spring clothes, right?
Good point.
I mean, look at the beauty, the opulence of this lace. And you threw this on over your head like a little T-shirt, okay? And then it's just so much more. It's so much more. If you wore this with some black pants and a little kitten heel, you are literally cocktail ready. I'm telling you, cocktail ready.
You're so right, though. It's as easy to put on as a T-shirt, but it's so much more. Here's that ocean green, that light peach, coral reef, Horizon blue, and the white. The black is already gone. $46.52, free shipping and handling.
Such a great deal.
Now, here's what's kind of fun. That's all day. So if you want to pick up on a couple of these or you're doing some extra shopping this morning, See, here's the problem. I mentally, when I see that, I'm like, oh, it's free. And I load up my cart. Because in my mind, I'm like, well, it's all free. Listen. Yeah, it's free shipping. But I tend to go a little crazy on free shipping days. Okay, so take advantage. Now that goes away at the end of the day today. It's a 470-573 is our lace top that we just saw. You can see all the items too recently on air as well, if you want to catch up on what's happening. All right, so here's these gorgeous pants that I've been wearing, but we have to talk about